Hi, Tom here. Welcome to today's video. Aquarius. This week doesn't feel slow in your head. It feels like things start clicking faster than you're used to. Ideas connect. Realizations land. Something you've been trying to understand finally comes together. And once it does, it doesn't stop there. It leads to something else. And then something else. That's the shift. Because for a while, it may have felt like you were sitting in something that didn't fully make sense yet. And you had pieces of it. You had thoughts around it. But it wasn't complete. This week feels like these pieces are starting to connect. And once they connect, things move quickly. Not chaotic, just sharp. Like your perspective changes, and everything that comes after that starts lining up differently. What to look out for this week? Pay attention to sudden clarity. And that's your signal. Something you've been thinking about might just make sense all at once. No long progress. No slow build. Just a moment where it clicks. Also, watch how quickly conversations move. You might notice that things progress faster than usual. People respond differently. Ideas land quicker. Something moves forward without needing to be repeated or explained over and over. And that's the part of acceleration. You're not stuck trying to get your point across this time. It connects. What to stay away from this week? Don't overcomplicate something that becomes clear. That's very important. Once you see it, trust that. You don't need to break it down 10 different ways just to confirm it. Also, don't disconnect too quickly. Aquarius can pull back the moment something shifts. Observe. Detach. Step away. But this week, if you step away too fast, you might miss where things are actually moving. Stay present with it. And one more thing. Don't go back to an old perspective just because it's familiar. If something changes in how you see things, let it change. What may be accelerating for you? This week feels like mental movement. Your understanding of something evolving quickly. For some of you, this is direction. You suddenly see a path that wasn't clear before. And once you see it, you can move toward it. For others, this could be communication. A situation opens up. Conversation moves faster. Something that felt stuck in words finally flows. And once it does, things progress. There's also something here about alignment between thought and action. Because once Aquarius understands something clearly, you don't stay in the same place. You adjust. You move. And that's where the momentum builds. You might even feel like your pace picks up internally before it shows up externally. Like your mind is already ahead of where things are physically. That's okay. That's part of the progress. Because once the internal shift happens, the external flows. And this week feels like the internal shift is happening fast. This isn't a slow realization. It's something that clicks and then keeps going. A door opens in your awareness. And once it does, things start accelerating from there. Before you go, there's something important you should know. These horoscopes are based on Vedic astrology, also known as sidereal astrology. That means we're using the actual positions of the stars in the sky, not the tropical system used in most Western astrology. Because of that, your sun signs here may be different than what you're used to. And that's okay. In Vedic astrology, we don't start with the sun sign. We start with the moon sign, because the moon represents your mind, emotions, and how life is experienced day to day. First, always watch this for your Vedic moon sign. That's where this horoscope will feel the most accurate and personal. Next, I recommend watching for your rising sign, also called your ascendant or lagna. Your rising sign shows how these energies show up in your physical life, your body, your environment, and the situations unfolding around you. Then, you can also watch for your sun sign, which adds insight into your identity, confidence, and sense of purpose during this time. And if love, relationships, creativity, or money are major themes for you right now, I also recommend checking your Venus sign, called Shukra in Vedic astrology, for an extra layer of clarity. For weeks where things feel intense, faded, or life-shifting, it can also be helpful to look at your lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu. These show where growth is pulling you forward and where old patterns are asking to be released. To find your correct placements, make sure you're using a Vedic or sidereal natal chart, not a tropical one. Once you know your moon, rising, sun, and Venus signs, and optionally Rahu and Ketu, you'll get a much deeper and more complete understanding of what's unfolding. If this message resonated with you, please like the video. It truly helps support this channel and allows these messages to reach the people who actually need them. And if you're enjoying these weekly Vedic horoscopes, consider subscribing so you don't miss future messages for your signs. You are not one sign. You are a system of energies, learning how to work together. Take care and be calm.